morning, Richmond High. My name is Monse, and this is the weekly news coming at you.
Buenos días, Richmond High. Mi nombre es Cristian y estas son las noticias semanales.
Oilers, as previously mentioned, the district is looking to reassign teachers back to classrooms. We would like to correct what we said previously. This isn't related to budget cuts. According to the district, it is not due to budget cuts. The superintendent interim, Kim Moses, said this is an administrative decision that is being implemented by the district leadership to address teacher vacancies in schools. She said over 50 classrooms in our district are lacking credentialed teachers to provide instructional programs to students. The district has decided to reassign teachers who are credentialed back into classrooms. The school board trustees did not vote on this decision. It is simply being implemented by staff. This decision will impact current staff like Elizabeth Adiago, known to us as Ms. Parra. Parra has been the glue that keeps the student programs running smoothly. She will now be filling the math teaching roles instead. The decision will reassign two math teachers, Ms. Rodriguez and Ms. Asano. We will continue to follow up the story with updates next week. Aside from this, the budget cut reduction plan for 2025-2026 school year will be voted on January 29th, 2025, which is the next district meeting. It will be open to the public for anyone interested in joining.
Oilers, como se mencionó anteriormente, el distrito está tratando de reasignar a los maestros de nuevo a las aulas. Nos gustaría corregir lo que dijimos anteriormente, que esto estaba relacionado con los recortes de presupuesto. Según el distrito, esto no se debe a recortes de presupuestos. El superintendente interino, Kim Moisés, dijo que esta decisión administrativa que está siendo implementada por el liderazgo del distrito para hacer frente a las vacantes de maestros de las escuelas. Ella dijo que más de 50 aulas en nuestro distrito carecen de maestros acreditados para proporcionar programas de instrucciones a los maestros. El distrito ha decidido reasignar a los maestros que tienen credenciales de nuevo en las aulas. Los administradores de la junta escolar votaron sobre esta decisión, simplemente está siendo implementada por el personal. Esta decisión afectará negativamente al personal actual como Elizabeth Diego, conocida por nosotros como Miss Parra. Ha sido apegado que mantienen los programas estudiantiles funcionando sin problema. Ella ahora estará llenando las funciones de enseñanza de matemáticas en su lugar. La decisión reasignará a 2 profesores de matemáticas, Miss Rodríguez y Miss Asano. Vamos a seguir con las actualizaciones de la próxima semana. Aparte de esto, el plan de reducción de recortes, el presupuesto para el recurso escolar del año 2025 y 2026 se votará el 29 de enero de 2025, que es la próxima reunión del distrito. Está abierto para todo el público, cualquier persona interesada en unirse. Los vemos allá.
There will be a free immigration community workshop at Richmond High that is open to anyone interested on January 30th and 31st, so our community can get to know their rights. Doors open at 6 p.m. It will be held in the theater. The event will be in English and Spanish. Come by to get to know what rights you have. Oilers, this is a sensitive and scary time for many people, so please, if you need a safe space, make sure you go to the Wellness Center. There are people on this campus that are here for you.
Habrá un taller comunitario de inmigración gratuito en Richmond High, abierto para los interesados el 30 y 31 de enero, para nuestra comunidad que conozca sus derechos. Las puertas abren a las 6 de la tarde, se llevará a cabo en el teatro. El evento será en inglés y en español. Ven a conocer tus derechos que tienes. Oilers, esto es un momento delicado y aterrador para muchos, así que por favor, si usted necesita un espacio seguro para hablar con alguien, asegúrese de ir con nuestro centro de bienestar. Hay personas en este campus que están aquí para ti y apoyarte.
Oilers, leadership in the Health Academy are accepting donations to send for fire relief in Los Angeles, which has experienced the most destructive fire in the city's history, destroying more than 15,000 structures and has killed 28 people so far. If you're interested in donating, please find the boxes in the pit. They're accepting donations like blankets, clothes, socks, and any other goods that you can donate.
Oilers, Leadership y la Academia de Salud están aceptando donaciones para enviar ayuda a los incendios de Los Ángeles, que está experimentando los incendios más destructivos de la historia de la ciudad, destruyendo más de 15,000 estructuras y han matado a 28 personas hasta el momento. Si usted está interesado en donar, por favor encuentre las cajas al lado de donde la cajera se encuentra. Están aceptando mantas, ropas, calcetines y todo tipo de ropa. Gracias.
Martin Luther King Jr. Day was this Monday. Urban Health and many community organizations came together to have a day of service. Let's take a look at what our reporters captured.
Este lunes se celebró el día de Martin Luther King Jr. Urban Health y muchas otras organizaciones de la comunidad se reunieron para celebrar un día de servicio. Echemos un vistazo a los que captaron nuestros reporteros.
Here with?
Hi, my name is Matthias Eusterbrock, and I'm a project analyst with the City of Richmond working on the Transformative Climate Communities Grant.
And can you tell us a little bit more about what you're tabling here today about Richmond Rising?
Yeah, sure. So Richmond Rising is a group of 6 different organizations, which includes the City of Richmond and local nonprofits. And we work very broadly on issues around climate resilience and environmental justice. So we have a whole bunch of programs. It's about 15 different programs for the next 4 years. We're about $45 million. And we're all across the field. We do things like free solar panels and electrical upgrades for low-income homeowners. We have electric bike lending library that we're constructing right here that will allow community members to get electric bikes free of charge and learn how to use them and take care of them, both for rent, and we also have a program where you can own them. A bunch of different programs. A lot of our partners are here. But yeah, like I said, broadly, we're about climate resilience, especially in these neighborhoods. We're in Iron Triangle, Santa Fe, and Coronado, which are some of the lowest air quality, not only in the city, but in the state. So we're really trying to address past harms that have been done in these neighborhoods.
Tell us a little bit more about like how someone can get involved with Richmond Rising.
Yeah, of course. So there's a bunch of ways to get involved depending on someone's interests. All of the programs, you can reach out directly to the organizations that run those programs to get involved. They'll have everything set up on their websites. We also have a monthly meeting called the Collaborative Stakeholder Committee meeting where all of the different nonprofit partners as well as community members that serve on our board attend and learn more about the updates of the projects, including what they've done in the last month and the budgets. And then any questions, comments, feedback, improvements, etc., all kind of addressed there. We have free childcare, free Spanish interpretation that's live, and a free dinner for everyone that attends. So we really encourage community members to come to that.
What made you guys come out here today to table?
Very interested in equity, and of course Martin Luther King Day, therefore, is very related. We work a lot with urban tilth as well. A lot of our projects are focused here on the Greenway, so it made perfect sense to be out here and talk to people that are interested in taking care of this area and this community, this park, and let them know more about the ways that we're also working to do the same.
Think about like this event, like why do you think this event was like specifically done on MLK Day? Like how does it relate to MLK?
That a lot of the people that are in these neighborhoods that are adjacent to the Greenway here are from like minority communities, and so a lot of the work that is being done here is about improving the quality of life for people that live here. So I think that's the main reason that it's on this day. I want to thank all the volunteers that are here. I mean, it's truly incredible. Hopefully you got some footage of everyone working. I mean, I've seen 3-year-olds working and I saw some 65-year-olds working. So it's been really awesome to see people really putting their hands in the dirt and working on to improve the park. And yeah, and I hope anyone that is interested gets in touch and we can get more people involved in Richmond Rising.
Who am I here with?
My name is Gabriela Zacharias. I'm with Rich City Rides, and I'm the Richmond Rising Youth Fellow Project Manager.
Why did you come out today for the event?
So we're currently tabling, trying to promote our program. So for Rich City Rides, we're under a TCC grant partnering with the City of Richmond, and I'm currently promoting the Richmond Rising Youth Fellow program, and we're also promoting the e-bike lending library program.
Can you tell us a little bit more about those programs?
So for the Youth Fellow Richmond Rising program, we're currently recruiting for the Youth Fellows for a 1-year internship to be part and help promote climate equity of revolving the Richmond Rising projects. It consists of 10 projects within 3 project neighborhoods, which is the Iron Triangle, Coronado neighborhood, Santa Fe neighborhood.
What do you think about this event is like connected to MLK?
So the reason why this event takes place on MLK Day is to, for one, kind of lift up the person that kind of initiated all of this, which is Martin Luther King, and to promote and continue to promote freedom, equity, advocacy, standing up for people's rights. And that can look differently for everybody, but it's really like him advocating for not only black people, but I think for any person of color. But he's really like the blueprint of a lot of the advocacy that we do now, and I think it's really important to hold this day for just the sacrifice that he did at that time, because it definitely changed the course of history in the United States.
My name is Carlos. I'm the outreach manager here at Rich City Rides, and we are currently promoting a project that we're focused on. which is an e-bike lending library. Basically, we're going to build a 1,400 square foot structure here in the Greenway where we're going to have e-bikes, 120 e-bikes that we're going to lend out to the community. In order to receive an e-bike, you have to be a part of the Coronado, Santa Fe, or Iron Triangle district neighborhoods. And what it is you're going to be able to rent out an e-bike for free, anywhere between 30 minutes to a week. And if you need to keep an e-bike, then you can do a 5-hour safety course with us, and you get to keep an e-bike for free. Find us at richcityrides.org. You can sign up for our newsletter there so you can receive news about when that's going to open and about all our other projects. We also have a bike, walk, and hike clubs that we're doing in your school and every other school in the area. You can get together with Rico, who's our program manager for that. He's coming to you guys' school looking for any people that want to be involved. And when you sign up for the program and you commit to be a part of the program, you get a refurbished standard bike. And then once you complete 2 months of being in the program, you get a brand new bike for free.
My name is Ambessa Cantave. I'm with Grid Alternatives. We're the nation's #1 nonprofit solar installer, and we install solar for low-income communities for no cost.
And can you tell us how someone can get involved with Grid Alternatives?
So through our website, gridalternatives.org, you can go in and there is a tab that you would go on and says see if you qualify, and there's a page that asks you where you live, what's your income, and if you fall in our criteria, you qualify. Now, the ways that you qualify is if you live in the city of Richmond and Santa Fe, Coronado, and Iron Triangle, and you make 80% AMI, then you qualify. If you live other parts of Richmond and you're like a Carefairer client for PG&E, or you make about 50% area median income, and you're a homeowner, you qualify for our services.
Did you come out today to table?
Well, we have a very strong partnership with the city of Richmond. The city of Richmond has been our best city since we've been in existence in the 20 years that we've been. And so every opportunity that we get to partner with them in an event, to participate in something they throw, we do.
Do you think this event was done on MLK Day? What significance do you think it has?
Well, MLK, Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King, was really all about equity and equality. He really fought for rights for everybody. And before his past, he was getting into the sector of fighting poverty and the like. And he was all about equal resources for all people, regardless of how they're classified. So a city like Richmond, which is a working class city, which the people, since I've moved to California, I've seen the people of Richmond really lift the city up, lift themselves up. This is I think it's poetic justice that Martin Luther King's birthday not only be celebrated in Richmond, but the way that Richmond does it. One of the reasons why I do this work is I've seen the difference it makes when communities and the residents of those communities really stand up to really both advocate and work to get the equal services that they need. And so if you're out there and you find that you're not getting equitable services, look what's going on in your community. Look what's happening amongst your neighbors, especially city of Richmond. You'll find that there's a whole network of people that can help you get what you need.
With this faith, we'll be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day.
Every praise is to our God. Sing hallelujah to our God. Glory, hallelujah.
TikTok was set to be banned on January 18th, but received a 75-day extension due to President Donald Trump passing an executive order. This did not stop the ban from happening. Before the 12-hour ban last weekend, we asked students and teachers how they felt about the upcoming ban.
TikTok iba a ser prohibido el 18 de enero, pero recibió una prórroga de 75 días debido a que el presidente Donald Trump aprobó una orden ejecutiva. Esto no impide que la prohibición se lleve a cabo antes de que la prohibición de 12 horas del pasado fin de semana. Preguntamos a estudiantes y profesores qué opinan de la prohibición que se acercaba.
Can you say your name and what you do here at Richmond High?
I'm Ms. Rodriguez, and I'm an English teacher in the Media Academy.
Kim J. Health in 12th grade.
Deanna, freshman and law.
I'm Gio, I'm law, and I'm 11th grade.
How do you feel about the fact that TikTok is going to be banned?
I'm kind of on the fence, so half of me is like really excited as a teacher because I'm like, oh, like y'all ain't gonna be on TikTok in my class. And then the other half of me is like really sad because where am I gonna get my memes from? Where am I gonna go after school to kind of like decompress? And it's kind of just like a fun place. I also learn a lot, which is really cool. So I'm like half, like really sad, but then also kind of excited.
Honestly, it's like a 50-50. My positive 50, it'll suck because I would like posting. I got a little famous on TikTok, but the account was dead. But the other 50 is, y'all don't need TikTok. Y'all don't need TikTok from what y'all be posting. Y'all don't need that. Y'all need to take a break off the social media. I'm sorry. That's why I took a break for almost 2 years. That's why the account is dead. But it's like a 50-50, so I'll miss it. But get ready. No.
I feel like they're not gonna ban it. Let's say this every year. I feel like they're not gonna ban it. Y'all gonna put this up there? They gonna see this? Mm-hmm. Oh, clock that. They're not gonna ban it.
Okay, thank you.
They bet not.
I don't really care, but I really do like the TikTok shop. So if TikTok shop going away, I don't know where I'm going to get my utilities from.
Heart been broke so many times, I don't know what to believe. Mama say it's my fault, I wear my heart on my sleeve.
The Varsity Soccer team beat Salesians 2-0 in the Classico on January 14, with a goal from Jaden, Carrillo, and Rafael Ivares. The boys' varsity team is on an undefeated streak, beating Pinole Valley 3-1 and Livermore High School 2-0 and tying 1-1 against Albany High. They have a 7-2-5 overall record. They played El Cerrito yesterday, but before the deadline, the next match, as the press time is on the soccer field here against Bishop O'Dowd on Saturday at 6 p.m.
El equipo Varsity de fútbol venció a Salesians 2-0 en un clásico el 14 de enero con goles de Jaden, Carrillo y Rafael Ivares. El equipo Varsity de los chicos está en una racha invencible, ganando a Pinole Valley 3-1 y Livermore High School 2-0 y empatando 1-1 contra Albany High. Tienen un récord de 7-2 y 5 en general. Ayer jugaron contra el Cerrito, pero antes de nuestra fecha límite. El próximo partido al cierre de esta edición es en el campo de fútbol aquí contra Bishop O'Dowd el sábado a las 6 p.m.
How does this game make you feel?
It makes me feel good because the team is coming together at this point of the season, and I just wanted to win today.
Do you feel like Salesians are your rivals?
I don't call it a rival, although the other side does it, but we got the win.
How were you feeling when you scored that goal?
It just brought the team up. It feels good to score, and then when we scored the second one, it just brought up the team more.
What do you believe your performance was out of 10?
Give it a 7.
What was a key factor in today's victory?
Probably mental.
How does this game make you feel?
Excited. His family finally becoming a team, looking like a family.
Do you feel as Salesians are your rivals?
Not exactly a rival, but it feels good to win against them.
Do you believe your performance was out of 10?
It was like a 7, 8.
How were you feeling when you scored that goal?
I felt like Cole Palmer.
The wrestling team won its duel 2-0 against De Anza and Pinot Valley High School on Wednesday, January 15. This was the first home match from the Oilers in about 6 years. The duel was high energy. Let's see what our reporters captured.
El equipo de lucha libre ganó su encuentro 2-0 contra las preparatorias de Anza. El equipo de lucha libre ganó su encuentro 2-0 contra las preparatorias de Anza y Pinot Valley el miércoles 15 de enero. Este fue el primer partido en casa para los Oilers en aproximadamente 6 años. El duelo fue de alta energía. Veamos lo que grabaron nuestros reporteros.
Feel playing at home for the first time?
Feels great, you know, being in front of a crowd, in front of a packed gym, in front of your friends, loved ones, nothing better.
How do you believe you did out of 10? What can you do to improve?
I feel like I did good, Brown. 7 to 8, but one thing I could definitely improve on is my cardio. I was definitely feeling the effects of it around the end of the second match.
What was running through your head?
Just me, my opponent, what I'm gonna do. Yeah.
Were you nervous at all at any point?
Oh, definitely. Definitely nervous. Wrestling in front of my friends, like I said, loved ones, you know. It's definitely quite a bit of pressure.
How did it feel playing at home for the first time?
Honestly, the energy was good. It was high, you know. I haven't had a home duel in 6 years. And it was just overall good for the team, you know, new experience for the young guys.
How do you believe out of 10? What can you do to improve?
To improve, I believe my strength, you know. If I want to wrestle to the next level like I want to, I need to lift more. So I know that I can beat guys that are my weight or heavier than me, you know.
What was running through your head?
Through my head a lot of the times in a match, it's mostly like one move I can do, you know. Is my opponent tired? If he's tired, what can I do to beat him, you know, break him mentally.
Were you nervous at all at any point?
No. Overall, it's just step by step, you know. It's you and your opponent by yourself. Why would you be nervous? I have confidence I have confidence in myself and what I can do.
How did it feel finally having a home game at RHS?
It was a lot of fun. It was cool to see the athletes' families come out. They got to see them here at Richmond High. Also got to see some of the kids from around campus who got to see wrestling. And I don't know how many of them had actually seen high school wrestling before, so that was really cool.
Did you have any issues? What can the school do to help it be a better experience?
No real issues. We need more kids. We need particularly lightweights, but really we need more kids at every weight. So if you're interested, February 21st, our season ends, and then we start our off season, our club, and that's a really good time to join because we slow the pace down and we can start from the beginning, teaching people like the basics of wrestling. So by next season, they'll be ready to go out there and compete. So definitely just need more kids.
Were you happy with your players' performance today?
Yeah, I was actually really happy with the way everyone wrestled. Everyone stayed composed, went out there and really did what they knew how to do, which is great.
When's the next home match?
Next year. So we'll have another home duel next year. So come out and do club once the season ends in February. Learn how to wrestle, and then you can wrestle at the home duel next year.
Now, how can you even join?
Just show up to practice. There's no pre-requirements or anything like that. Just come off-season practice. I generally will put out a announcement on the announcements about the time for practices. Also, if you're like interested about it, you can come talk to me. I'm in room 372. I'm happy to kind of let you know what the steps are to get into practice or getting ready to get to practice.
Adiós, Mohai. Síganme en mi cuenta de TikTok, Pollito en Salsa 06. Listo. Pollito en Salsa 06, el mejor nombre del mundo.